What's going on YouTube? Today I got this 2006 Toyota Tundra. Customers complain on a vibration on acceleration. This is a very common problem on Toyotas. It only vibrates when you accelerate. Today we're going to be replacing the drive shaft because it's got worn out U-joints. And I gave them the option of 4 hours labor to rebuild the whole drive shaft, or just to replace the whole drive shaft with a new one, because it's a two-piece drive shaft with a carrier bearing. So when you get a new drive shaft, you get everything new. That's what I recommend, and it would have ended up costing only $100 less to rebuild it than it did for a brand new one. So he decided to get a new drive shaft. That way he has no problems for another 130,000 miles almost. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so I continue to make videos like this to make your life easier. Let's get started. I've already got the part here, and we're ready to roll. Go a little higher. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to, now you want to keep your vehicle in neutral so you can spin this to get to each bolt. I'm going to take out these four 14mm bolts first. That one's a little tighter. There we go. Now, I got this drive shaft from Toyota. You can probably go online and get it maybe a little cheaper, but I didn't want to run the risk of getting the wrong drive shaft, because when you get parts from the dealership, they go by the VIN number, so they won't send you the wrong part, and then you tore it all apart and you got the wrong stuff. That's never fun. So grab your pry bar. Now, depending on how long these have been on here, you'll be determining how hard it is to get off here, because you get a little bit of rust built up in there. What's up?
Do you want to throw some rear shoes on here for him as well?
I can.
Do you think so? What do you think?
I mean, they're only squeaking in reverse,
Okay.
and they're still really thick, so I mean, that's his decision. But
I'd rather just take care of him where he has no noise coming back out. You know what I'm saying?
All right. I'm just hoping the drums are good, though. You know.
If I need to do both, then I'll take care of the guy.
All right. No, I feel you. Go ahead and get them coming. Then you're going to take out these two 14mm bolts on the carrier bearing, or center bearing, not carrier bearing, center support bearing. This is where it gets heavy. You just pull out nice and slow, being careful not to damage that seal. And we're still going to put it side by side just to make sure it looks right. Looks good to me. And this is not aluminum, it's a heavy one. Push it in there, just like that. Get your bolts started by hand. Alright. Now don't tighten that down yet till you get this bolted up, because it's slotted. Alright. Oh, of course. Always got to drop at least one. Okay, now you can go ahead and start tightening these down. Just like that. Now I'm going to put this wrench on here just to make sure my gun tightening enough. Just a little bit more. Fourth and final one. Alright, now we can tighten our center bearing. Just like that, fellas. Now we're just going to take it for a test drive to make sure the vibration's gone. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video right now, because I got some other stuff to handle first. Anyways, please subscribe. Please like this video. Y'all have a good day. Peace out, YouTube.